Okay, so currently I have around 20 minutes until my train departs. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are in the world. My name is Shumile, for those who don't know me. And currently right now, I'm literally outside the medical school. But basically, I haven't got a video yet for Medical on Monday, but I'm not going to give up. So basically, this video is going to be a reflection on medical school. I'm going to break it down into three parts. Part one, what I expected from medical school. Part two, what was the reality of medical school, and part three, what would I want to see in the future, or what do I want to change and stuff. So beginning with part one, what were my expectations before I started? One, a ton load of work. Two, the whole environment to be exceptionally competitive. I would hear, rumors of, okay, it's going to be so competitive, there's going to be this, that, etc. You're not going to, in terms of sharing notes, it's not as common, all of that stuff. What was my other expectation that I had? I wouldn't have much free time. I would suddenly be a medical student. For me personally, now this becomes a little bit more personal now, because I commuted, I wouldn't be able to make friends. So all, 3-4 of those things were my expectations. But what were the realities? So part two, what was the reality of all of this? Well, I forgot my first point, but going to the point of, let's start off with the last point about commuting and not being able to make that many friends. When you start university, there's this over obsession of, during Freshers Week, you'll make good friends, you'll meet loads of people and all that stuff. Yes, you will. But there's no rush to. There's no rush to make friends. I think that concept of during Freshers you'll make lots of friends and all that stuff is almost like in my mind, it's almost like a business model in order for businesses to run based upon that. For example, they will constantly use this thing of during Freshers, come out with your friends and go this, there, that, etc. So it's almost like a business model. So almost like psychologically influences you to somewhat, forced to make friends, where you don't have to force yourself to make friends. Me commuting 1 hour 30 minutes, I thought that would be an issue because obviously lack of time, not being here as often. Not really the case. I have gaps throughout the day. I use that time to make friends. I use that time to get to know people and all of that stuff. On top of that, last year I decided to be involved within the medical school just so that there was that fear of, okay, maybe I might not make friends or all that stuff, because I was told previously from many people that, okay, if you commute, you're going to be off the radar, no one will know you. And because of that fear, it drove me, okay, I have to, it wasn't a case of I have to know people, it was almost a case of, okay, I'm going to be missing out, but what am I going to be missing out on? Nothing much, really. You're going to make friends regardless. So the other point I was going to say was the content, the workload, not having enough free time. As a pre-medical student in the first year, you have a lot of free time. Obviously, I get told that the later you go down in the years, the less free time you have. That's understandable. But now it's very manageable. Managing a YouTube channel, managing, home stuff, there's various different aspects of life that you're able to manage and you have a lot of time for. I can't lie, if in comparison to A-levels, not much difference. And then the other point I was going to make was, being threatened by, this, there was that, that stigma of medical students are different. Medical students, they, I don't know, what is it with this thing of, I don't know. You know what? I don't know. But what I do know is that not everyone is the same. That was my thing. Everyone would be the same in terms of, academics, and in terms of mindset, all of that stuff. No, everyone's different. And that makes life at medical school a lot easier as well. But yeah, so that was, I think I nearly covered all the points in that. And then, so what am I expecting in the future as well? Well, so part three, in the future, I'm expecting, what would I want in the future? In all honesty, I just want to see how it goes. Like, I've got no demands as such. I think if I want to do something, I will go out there and do it. And so far I'm enjoying university, I'm enjoying medical school. Yes, there are ups and downs to it, but that's life. There are ups and downs everywhere you go, and I guess that's what makes life perfect. I think, thinking about it, someone who is happy 24/7, I think at one time in their life they will probably crave just a little bit of sadness, maybe. I don't know, that's just a random thought. But I should get walking now. Okay, yeah, it's 6:03. I've got 20 minutes. I'm 15 minutes away from the train station, 5 minutes to get on. Perfect. So regarding, what I want in the future, more than wanting, I'm still wanting, in fact, more than wanting one specific thing, I'm also wanting to explore more of medical school, which is exactly what I'm doing. So I haven't necessarily got any, complaints as such or anything that I would, change. I am, alhamdulillah, I'm happy the way it's all running, the way it's all going. I'm learning a lot. Okay, that's another thing. One thing that I'm happy about, very happy about, is, and I guess this applies for any university student, that you learn so much at university. More so about people skills, more so about understanding people. One thing for sure is that not every medical student is the same. Yes, we get, trained in the same way, we get taught the same things, we get given the same guidance, but that does not necessarily mean that everyone is the same. Talking about expectations, has medical school met up to my expectations? Has med school met up to my expectations? It's given me lots of different things that I didn't expect. And whether it's met up to my expectations, above and beyond really. I didn't expect to experience so much at medical school. I really did not know what it was going to be like. And in all honesty, there wasn't really much I had in my expectations in terms of, okay, it's going to be like this, it's going to, it's all going to be studies 24/7, which I did think at one point, but then that's not the case at all. Yeah, this is one thing that I've definitely learned and that I have been told personally. Medical school, studying medicine is just a part of your life. Don't make that your life. University is a part of your life. Friends are a part of your life. Your career is a part of your life. Your home environment is a part of your life. Your relations, whoever is a part of your life. Collectively, it makes your life. One thing that I was warned about was, don't make one thing your life. So if someone was to make medical school their life, just medical school, they would be lacking in many other areas. And when, let's say, medical school finishes, they have to look to other things, and those other things will be lacking. That's because they made the mistake of making medical school their life. Which is why, on top of that, it seems a bit random to say, but change is good. Constantly changing is something, it just helps to create and build your life. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about now, but yeah, so that was pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little talk reflection thing. It was very unplanned. It's like, that walk that you have with your friends, that evening walks that you have, and you just talk about deep stuff, and it's nighttime and things just hit different. It's that, but I've just had it with you. All my 1,324 subscribers checked just an hour ago. But yeah, I need to also catch my train. But also, once again,
don't forget to subscribe and stay happy and keep smiling.